Hi guys, I'm Ben from Pro Valeting. Firstly, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be working on this Audi S5 behind me. We've got some exciting goodies to go on it. One of them being a carbon fibre wing from Carbon Factory, a universal front splitter and universal side skirts to go on.
So what bit are we gonna be putting on first, you think?
First things first is it's already got a small lip on the rear spoiler, so we're gonna heat that up, get that off first, clean it up, and then we're gonna be putting this new, much larger carbon wing on with Tiger Seal.
Okay, or what else do we call it?
Mansouri glue.
As Matt would say.
That's I think what it's commonly more known as now.
So should we try using the Mansouri glue slogan, do you think?
Yeah, he stitched the Tiger Seal. We've said that enough. We'll go on to the Mansouri now. But yeah, we'll heat this up on the back. We'll take you around there and get going, yeah?
Yeah, why
Let's
not?
do it.
Let's go.
Right, so first of all, we're going to give this a wipe down to dry it off. And then, it doesn't feel like it's secured that well already, to be honest with you, so I don't think it's going to take too much to get it off. We'll get the heat gun on.
Are you going to try and put anything underneath that, or are you just going to try and...
I'm going to see how it feels, but it doesn't feel that secure anyway, so nice on the hands. Again, it's only about 5-6 degrees out here, so it's a bit. Get a nice bit of heat on this starting edge.
I suppose it is just getting that start on it.
Yeah, just softening the glue up. You can see it's already moving.
Yeah, that moved quite a lot, didn't it?
Well, I may need to put like a pry tool underneath it, but if you're going to do something like that, put a strip of masking tape over it first so you're not prying directly onto the...
Alright, stops you scratching the paint.
Exactly onto it, yeah. But, to be honest, I don't know.
I can't believe how much that...
Oh, this is
just by doing that.
This is strange, like a really flexible rubber type. Now, if I just keep the heat going along, as you can see, that it's just working its way.
So that looks like it didn't have any seal at all.
No.
Tiger Seal, but we're going to say Mansouri, don't we?
Yes.
It doesn't look like it's got any Mansouri, it just looks like it's a tape.
No, just tape, yeah. Which is absolutely fine. I would go with just tape for something as small as this, because it's never going to catch masses of wind at speed.
Yeah.
But obviously, the bigger the wing you put on, you're going to need to... Tiger Seal is definitely the way.
Right. Can't believe how easy that's coming off.
Yeah.
I thought you might have to do what we did with the letters and put a bit of, and put a bit of line underneath it, but it seems to be coming off really easy.
It's staying in shape as well, so the customer can will still be able to use it again if they wanted to. It's leaving behind a bit of the tape, but a bit of heat and a tar and glue remover is what's the best to get stuff like that off with.
So I haven't even seen the rear wing yet, or this new one from the Carbon factory. I'm quite looking forward to seeing it come out of the boxes. It'll be
I've had a quick little glimpse of it. I think the box that it's actually in weighs more than the wing.
Wow.
So, right, I think that should do it. Let's try and lift this last bit off. There we go.
Wonderful.
She's off. Slowly but surely, just rolling it off. It's coming off slowly but surely. It's just this middle section has to do. We'll give it a wipe down with a tar and glue, then some panel wipe, and try the new spoiler for fitment.
Yeah, sounds good to me. I'm quite looking forward to this.
Right, so the mains of it is off now. So we're going to give it a wipe down with a tar and glue remover. Any tar and glue remover's absolutely fine. Bit on your cloth. Sometimes if you just rub it over there gently first, over the whole surface, and you can almost just let it sit there for a few seconds just to break it down. Because this is the same product that you use to remove tar spots off of your paint.
All right.
What most commonly you'd see it on a white car around the lower sections.
Yeah.
All the black spots. People might think that that's dirt on there, but it's actually not. It's tar spots that it's picked up from the road.
Right.
So, but this obviously, being in the name, tar and glue remover, removes glue as well. And now look, just with a gentle wipe, it's completely gone. Now obviously we're fitting a new spoiler to this, so, but if we wasn't, and this one was just being removed, this could well, after I finish, it'll probably be a bit faded where the old one's been.
Yeah.
But it could easily be machine polished back to looking perfect
Right.
underneath there. So
But even so, just by doing it like that,
yeah,
has come up really well, hasn't it?
yeah.
So going back to those tar spots, as you say, on like a white car,
Yep.
we've had that before, where you find these spots on the side of the car, and you go, especially in the summer, you go to rub them off, and it just spreads it all around, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't actually pick it up. So
No.
that stuff is probably the best stuff to just.
That's what it's made for, yeah.
Right.
It just emulsifies them, really. Before we actually put this, put the spoiler on, I'll heat this surface up so it's nice and warm, because that'll allow for a better adhesion.
Yeah, you can see that. You can see that drying out.
I'll probably heat the back of the spoiler as well. It's because the stuff that's warm is always going to adhere better, especially in colder weather like this. Summer, maybe not so much of a problem, but
Yeah, I can see it from here. Just in the paintwork, you can see where it's drying out.
I know that this is quite a big wing, so I think it's quite exaggerated. It's going to come up almost like a duck tail. If you know, like the Nissan 350Zs have a duck tail.
All right.
Here it is. Zoom in.
That's looking rather large.
Oh, you've seen a little glimpse.
Oh yeah, it is quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's have a zoom in on the carbon. Oh yeah, lovely and shiny.
Lightweight. I don't know what to compare to say how light that is, but it's very lightweight.
Are we going to offer it up and see what it looks like?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
First test fit, how does it feel? Does it feel like
Feels
it?
really good, yeah, sits straight into position. There's still a small little line here from where the old one was, so I'll possibly may give that a slight machine polish along there just to clean that edge up before this goes on. And that feels really good, fitment feels great. There's no higher spots or big gaps, it just kind of, this one's preloaded with a bit of 3M on the back, so I'll peel this off, heat up the 3M tape, and then run a bit of the Tiger Seal, aka Mansouri, on the back. So
yeah, machine polish.
Yep. Give the pad a brush off quickly.
Why'd you do that?
It removes old polishing dust that's left in the
right.
left in there. I'm going to use a bit of medium cut compound. It should be enough to remove it, so. Right, so there's already the 3M tape on there. Just going to run a bead of Tiger Seal. Not a crazy amount, just a little bead down the middle. Just to give it that extra sticking power. Because of the size of this wing, I know it's not massive, but it is going to catch some wind, so you want to know that it's secured on properly, and this is about the only stuff where you know that's going to happen. So yeah, nice bead down the centre of it.
Is that all you're going to put on there?
Yeah, that's more than it's going to touch on the surface. You've got the tape, the 3M tape. I'll heat that up. Right, put a little bit more in this very right, we'll just give it a little bit of heat.
So why are you doing this now?
Just to help the 3M tape, really, just to heat it up, because obviously the warmer it is, it's going to make it more tacky, which is going to give you a better adhesion.
Move it. Cool.
Right, now bear in mind, because this has got the 3M tape on it as well, you've only really got one shot at getting it in position first. So I know it goes right to that leading edge there. Into that one. at that, see? Gone right into position. First time. What I'm probably going to do in a minute is, well, I was actually going to say I'm going to put some masking tape over it, but absolutely no point at all, because the 3M tape is going to hold it in position in the time for the adhesive to set off. So lovely fit, really nice fit. Conforms all around the brake light and no gaps along it. Not sure how much this spoiler was, to be honest, but as I say, it's from Carbon Factory, and I know the quality of their stuff's really good. But yes, it looks great, doesn't it? Definitely nice little ducktail on the back.
Yeah, it gives it a bit of a more aggressive look, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Right, so the spoiler is now fitted. We're going to be onto the front splitter now. So I'm going to jack up, obviously the car's quite low at the front, so I'm going to lift up this side, put an axle stand there, lift up the other side, so then we've got a lot more access under the front then to fit the splitter.
Yeah, because that is quite low, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'll do this first, lift it up, and then we'll take you round and we'll have a look at the splitter together. Whoa.
Getting the workout today.
Always the way, you need one more pump. Right. Position.
So that's one side done, yeah?
One side done, yeah.
I'm just going to spin that round, do the other side now.
I'll go around to the other side, yeah. There's your pegs. That'll probably do me, I think. Right, so we're on to the splitter in a rather small box, so that's housed me. It's going to be in multiple pieces. Obviously this is a universal front splitter, so it's designed for many cars rather than specific to fit in this Audi S5. So it is going to take a bit of tinkering to get it fitted. Yeah.
So we've started from
We've started to put the centrepiece, yeah. We've just put one screw under it to secure it in, so that we can still move it around. Yeah, now we're just trial fitting the sides. So it looks like it's going to be something like this. That looks like its position. Obviously something is like this, you can get it as perfect as possible, but where it's not generic and it's made for multiple vehicles, you can get all you've got to do is get the fitment as best as possible. That's the main thing you can do, really, isn't it?
I mean, now you've held that up like that.
Looks pretty decent, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad now. But let's yeah, a bit more fettling, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we think we've got it in the right position now. As you can see, everything is lining up. We've got a nice even gap round there. This corner's the same. It's even round the front, and this is matching. And then the winglets either side tilt in. They're doing that on both sides. So we're just going to double check it, that everything's measuring up symmetrical both sides. Put obviously more fixings in it, so that it's well and truly secured into place. Right, so front splitter is fitted. Here we go. We've run plenty of screws all around the back of it. It's nice and secure on there, not going nowhere. Fitment, we've got it literally as perfect as it can possibly be on it. So I'm more than happy with that. It looks it's really decent when it's down on the ground as well. Winglets, they line up with the sides of the tyre. So once the side skirts go on, which is the next job, it's all going to line up as a nice low line kit. So we'll get the side skirts unboxed, show you what they look like and get them fitted.
Bang them on.
So off camera we trial fitted these, and obviously they're far too long. They probably need about 10 inches or so cut off them. So what we're going to do is take this section off, fit these two pieces first, because it handily works out that as you push it underneath the side sill, there's a piece of plastic all the way along, which we can use as a stop, which makes it all line up really nicely. So we'll get these two pieces fitted first, and then fit this piece last, cut down obviously to size. So we've got to this stage now. We've got two loose fixings in this section, just securing it in place. Now we've got the third section which we've got to cut down. So what I'm going to do is put it on that edge there, put some masking tape here, and then I'll be able to put a pencil line and cut it with a hacksaw that I've got in the van. Then that section can go on. Now the plan is, and then obviously going to screw this section there in, and then lower down each piece at a time, put a bead of tiger seal along the back, and then re-screw them up with self-tappers. That's going to secure it properly into place. So yes, I'll put this here, as I say, draw my line there, cut it with a hacksaw and get that piece in.
Yeah, sounds good. So what are you doing now then? What are we going to do?
Well, we've got this piece here cut down to size, so I'm going to take this section here off, cut that to the same length as that, because obviously both sides are going to be exactly the same, yeah. Then we've got the cutting out of the way.
Yeah, makes sense.
I've put probably about 6 screws along into the seal on this, and it's looking pretty good. It's lining up really well. It feels nice and secure and solid on there. So we're going to go around to the other side now, get that one up, make sure they both look exactly the same, looking down all the lines, and then just put a few more screws in there. I've gone, well, finally will probably be every foot there'll be a screw, and that'll be more than enough to secure it. Right, so we've got this one semi-secured in place as well. What we're going to do now is just pre-drill them all the way along, put some holes in, put the self-tappers in, and then that will be it. Right, so that's a wrap on the Audi S5, guys. We've fitted the Carbon Factory rear ducktail spoiler. We've also fitted the full side skirts. And we have also done the front splitter. I'm very happy with how everything's came out. I'm going to go and get the customer in a minute, check that he's happy with everything, and then we will go from there. If you can, give the video a like, and any comments, drop them below. If you can subscribe to the channel, that greatly helps as well. Cars and Life. Keep an eye on the page for any upcoming videos. I've got a custom Alcantara steering wheel coming soon for my Audi S7, so that's going to make for a great video. Yes, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers guys, thank you.